When we started working on just before 7 o'clock tonight, we received a 911 phone call about a missing 3-year-old. When we arrived and started looking back into the incident, the last time its parents have seen Mason, it's Mason Lee Ryan. He's 3 years of age, brown hair, about 2.5 feet tall. They said it was about 5:30 that they saw him. About 6:30, he and the little dog, it's a little brown dog named Banjo, were missing. They did a quick search around the area, around the edge of the wood line, and then called 911. Officers started responding. Of course, volunteers, the rescue squad, the fire department, volunteers from the community started showing up. The state police helicopter was called. They came up and did an extensive search with a thermal imaging camera. State police search teams have showed up to help our officers and Department of Public Safety. As this continued on, Virginia Department of Emergency Management has come in and they're now organizing a search. Search teams from as far away as Roanoke and other places are coming in now. The searches will continue throughout the night. What we are aiming for is in the morning when visibility will get better, having more search teams ready to go. We've asked that the state police helicopter come back where it will have better visibility, and we will continue searching until hopefully we find something. At this point, the parents have been cooperative. We are asking anyone that has any information, if they saw Mason through the weekend, please contact the sheriff's office. We're trying to put the timeline together and corroborate everything that's being told to us. And anyone that has any information, please just contact us. Also, for this area to be looking out, we are hopes to still find Mason safe.
So you've got about how many local volunteers tonight?
I would say we probably got an area of 125 to 150 local volunteers, and that's between the fire department, rescue squad, and just general public that showed up to help search. Of course, when you're dealing with a young child like this, it stirs emotions. Everybody wants everyone else to be safe, but immediately there were just masses of people showing up wanting to help and search, and then that doesn't include, if you include the sheriff's office, state police, public safety and everything, is probably over 200 people up here.
How do you organize a search like that? It looks like you're at the rescue department for starters.
Well, it is, and it's now broken up into stages. The first things was to go to the places where there was water, a couple ponds, creek, the low-lying areas, and some of the first searches. Before it got dark, we're just going straight into the woods behind the house. That was done, and searches now have moved over across the road to make sure we cover a radius around the house. But that's what Virginia Department of Emergency Management specializes in, is they take topographical maps and they grid it out and send teams down to search so that we know we're not leaving any gaps this time. Some of the areas will probably be covered 2 or 3 times because, again, in the morning when it gets daylight again, we'll probably make sure that some of the areas have been covered very thoroughly.
Sheriff, any reason to think that a relative may have the child?
We've tried to be very extensive in reaching out, but that is something that could be possible. All we do know is that the parents did report the child missing, and that would, although we would like for the relative to, that these people wouldn't have had to come out to search, but that would be a good case that he's safe and sleeping right now, and in the morning this be concluded. But otherwise, until we find out different, everyone is trying to find Mason safely.
Can I ask you, early on an investigation like this, do you cover all your bases, including the possibility of foul play?
Yeah, absolutely. Have said that the parents have been cooperative at this point. Anything that we've asked, they've done. What we are doing right now is going back through the house again. But yes, we have covered all of our bases, and we try to leave no stone unturned, and we take care of every path that could develop right from the very origins.
How can the community help? Is there anything you need in terms of supplies?
I think the supplies, if anyone has any supplies, certain the Red Cross will probably be coming in and helping with supplies once they get coordinated. The command center is going to be the Horse Pasture Rescue Squad. The Sheriff's Office and Public Safety Mobile Command Center set up at that location, and that's where the searches are stemming from. They bring them down in teams. But yes, if people have supplies they want to bring, water, Gatorade, and snacks, please bring them there, and they will be well appreciated.
Sheriff, we know you've been here for hours, so thank you for taking time to speak with
ma'am.
us.
Thank you, Jessica.